Then we will have, please feel free to use the emoji for interactions also. And if you have any question and you would like to raise hand, just please use the raise hands function, yeah? So tonight our meeting will be recording. So if any of you feel that you don't want to be recorded, you may leave the meeting now. No lah, just kidding lah. Just for your information, it will record for this meeting. Okay. Then without further ado, I would like to invite our club president, Miss Angeline, for opening speech. Welcome, Angeline. Everyone give a clap or a love emoji for Angeline.
Thank you, our lovely Renaissance SAA. Good evening, all of you, fellow Toastmasters from different clubs. We have our DTM Grace in the club tonight as well. We also have Yin Fong here. And Rachel's, our area director, is also here as well tonight. And who else? Yeah, did I miss anybody? Yeah, Hu Ying as well is here. Our club mentor is here as well. Welcome everyone. Welcome members of Venus as well for your time in allocating your time in this evening for this interesting superheroes of you. You, remember, it's you, not me. Okay, so later there will be a very interesting slot for table topics. I hope everybody could participate and take part in the table topics. Should be very interesting with tonight's themes as well. So without further delay, let's start the meeting, kickstart the meeting with inviting our TOE of the night, Even. She's also our VPPR from the Venus ESCO teams or club officers team. And tonight's if you see the posters of tonight's meetings, right, the superwoman, she's the one that designing it as well. Yeah, so Even, over to you. Welcome.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have a very good beginning of December. Okay, we are coming to the end of 2021, and welcome everyone to Venus Toastmasters Club, the all-ladies club in District 51. So my name is Evan, and I will be your Toastmasters of the evening tonight. The theme for tonight's club meeting is superheroes. So what does superhero means? So I asked everyone to put your, what you deem as superheroes as your virtual background. So this is my father and my mother. And I think from my heart, they are my superhero. Without them, I wouldn't be here talking to you and achieve what I could have been achieving. And that is still a lot more lying ahead for me to, to master, all thanks to them, Okay, so before I proceed, let me introduce to you what is Toastmasters and what we are going to do in the next 2 hours. All right, so Toastmasters International is founded by this very noble person, Dr. Ralph C. Smedley. And he founded Toastmaster Club in 1928 in Santa Ana, California. And his aim for the club is to afford practical practice and training in the art of public speaking, presiding over meetings, and improve social skills and good fellowship among members. So if you want to improve your command of English, you want to be able to speak in front of the club, in front of crowd, Toastmasters is the best club to go to. And up until now, fast forward to today, Toastmaster has existed with more than 300,000 club members across 149 countries. And it's one of the oldest organizations in the world. And in the next 2 hours, our meeting will be split into 3 parts. First is the prepared speech, where members would do a prepared speech according to their pathway and also speech purpose. Another one would be table topic. Table topic is the impromptu speech like the Miss Pageants, whereby they will have to spontaneously think on their ground to give a 2-minute speech with the random topic. And also the very precious part of Toastmasters is the evaluations part, because we wanted to get sincere evaluations and then we move on to become a better speaker. So, and without further ado, let us introduce our key technical roles for tonight, and let us invite our general evaluator. And our general evaluator today, please spotlight. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, please spotlight Benedict so that he will also introduce other technical roles.
I see. Thank you very much. So that is how it's done here. So I will introduce the technical role players, yes?
I will introduce, but I will, introduce you first.
Okay, so
Okay.
thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, I am Ben. I'm from Sunway Toastmasters Club and Liquid Go Advanced Toastmasters Club. This is not my first time in an all-females club meeting. I've been to District 102's all-women's club, which is Crystal Toastmasters Club, and I still remember to this day, the first table topics that I ever won was at that club. And my table topic was how to express your womanhood. So I feel that I am a bit qualified to be GE for tonight. But yes, hope that everybody tonight can be the best superhero versions of themselves. And I hand over control back to the Toastmaster of the evening, Yivan.
Okay, thank you, Benedict. And now we will invite our grammarians. Grammarian is Natalie, and let us invite her to read out her role for today.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Thank you, TOE. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As a grammarian for tonight, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language use. I'll take note of any improper language, as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As a grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For tonight's meeting, the word is heroic, which means very brave or great. The definition that I took is from Cambridge Dictionary. Now, example of using this word is she received a little praise and few rewards, and eventually her heroic efforts are extinguished from lack of reinforcement. Each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day. I will give the grammarians report when called upon during the meeting and also report the usage of the word of the day. Thank you, and back to you, TOE.
Okay, thank you, Natalie. Reminder for everyone, try to include the word of the day heroic in your prepared speech and also table topic for today, because so that we will utilize the word of the day. And next we will invite the timer. Timer is Lim Peja. Let us invite Peja to read out her role as a timer.
Sorry, I'm Jocelyn. I'm not Peja. I'm the timer of tonight.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, good evening for every Venus. Sorry, I don't have the speech of to read out. So I will just show that for the first for speaker under prepared speech, you are giving 6 minutes. For the first 4 minutes, I will green light. I will spotlight at green. And when you reach 5 minutes, I will spotlight at yellow. And when you reach 6 minutes, which is your time's up already, I will spotlight at red. This is for prepared speech. For the table topics speaker, you were only given 3 minutes. For the first, when you reach 2 minutes, I will spotlight at green. When you reach 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I will spotlight at yellow. And when you are timed out, which is 3 minutes, I will spotlight at red color.
Sorry,
Okay.
Jocelyn, there's slight corrections for the table topics. Table topics will allocate 2 minutes for each of the speakers, and then 2 minutes and 30 minutes as a buffer for them to wrap it up.
Okay.
Right, thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Reminder to all prepared speech speakers so that take note of timer signal so that to avoid disqualifications if you have your prepared speech over time. Because in Toastmaster, we want to have a very good time management. Try to control your speech within the given time frame. All right, I'm sorry for the mistakes for Jaslyn and Peja. And now we will invite our counter, Peja, to read out her role.
Hi, greeting for Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster and guests. So, can, the purpose of the art counter is to note words and sounds that are used as a crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler sounds including or, and I will also note when a speaker repeats words or phrase such as I, or this means. At the end of the meetings, I will report the number of times that each speaker used this expression. Thank you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Peja. So thank you everyone for taking up the technical roles. So a reminder to everyone as well, as Malaysian, we try to have a lot of filler words when we are talking. So in Toastmaster, we try to reduce the usage of the filler words. So we will sound more professional when we are in a formal setting when we try to speak. All right. So now we will move on to the prepared speech sessions. The first one is our first speaker, Crystal Chin, and I would like to invite her evaluator, Max Lin, to read out her speech title and also the speech purpose. Can I have Max Lin, please? Hi, Max.
Hi.
Can you, yeah.
For Speaker Crystal Chin, the purpose of this project is to introduce yourself to the crowd and learn the basic structure of public speech. Write and deliver a speech about any topic to introduce yourself to the crowd. Your speech may be humorous, informational, or any other style that appeals to you. Time given is 4 to 6 minutes. Over to you, Toastmaster evening.
Okay. Thank you, Max. Crystal, you may start your speech and then pin the timer. And we are very excited to know more about you because it's your first speech, icebreaker speech. And let us everyone give her, a hands up, a love, encourage Crystal. Yay!
All right. Good evening, ladies and a few gentlemen that we have in our winners team, Toastmasters today. My title today is The Year the World Stood Still. So there you go, our counter. You got me on the R there and the so there. All right. So one more. Okay. Today I'm going to talk about the year the world stood still for me. All right. Whereby it was 2 years ago where the world stood still for, I guess, everyone as well. It happens all during this pandemic we call COVID-19, right? Never ever in the history of everyone living, we had a chance whereby, everything was just on the lockdown mode. So how this world stood still actually changed my whole life and my whole perspective on a lot of things is that it stood still, but my world was turned upside down. So I'll give you a preview towards the end, the conclusion. 4 deaths, 1 major accident, and 1 kid, right? That changed the whole perspective within the last 2 years. So we're going to go a little bit morbid, right? We're going to go a bit morbid whereby one customer of mine, I got a text message from one of my customers saying, "Hey, did you know?" I said, "What? What did I know? I don't know." They say, a colleague of mine actually passed away and she was only 39 years old. I'll go like, why? Right? He said, go like, hey, she's only in her 30s. Okay, so what happened? No, it's not COVID, right? So she had a double stroke and she was in the late 30s. So what triggered, the whole revival in the whole go in the whereby you go, at 30s, she was 38, 39, I don't really remember. You know, her life was taken away. And it was by a disease called stroke, right? So in that context, you know, that triggered me. It's like, hey, you know, even in your 30s, people are taken away from you. And another one was a promise that was made to her. The last round, I saw her, hey, I'll meet you the next round. You know, let's go for lunch together. But I was so busy with work that I totally forgotten about it until I gotten that message. I felt so guilty because it was a promise not fulfilled, whereby you promise someone, you know, hey, go for lunch, you take it for granted, expecting they will always be there. But getting that message, you know, then you go like, okay, okay, now, you know, you want to call that person for lunch, you can't. So 1 month, in the span of 1 month after that, another thing happened. I was like, hey, you know, all cool and all, going to office 8 o'clock in the morning, you know, having my breakfast, enjoying my nasi lemak. Right? The next moment, you receive another message in the morning. You get from your friend saying, hey, I need your help. What happened? Again, what happened? I was like, he was saying, my wife got into an accident. Like, huh? Accident? What do you mean accident? He showed me the picture of the car flipping over, total wreck up, and he goes like, I also do not know what happened. Right? So in the back of your mind, your head is going to say, okay, please don't happen anything to my name is the wife's name is me. Okay, please, nothing happening to the wife. Please, 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 God, you know, whatever you do, let it be a miracle. So we were rushing down, my friend and I, we were rushing down to Seremban because we were in KL. We were in the car, like, God, please, nothing happened to her, nothing happened to her, you know. And, you know, by God's grace, when we went there, and like thankfully, nothing happened to her. So one more major accident that goes like, out, right? So, and then few months back, right, you get another message. I do not know, you know, maybe I should stop getting WhatsApp messages, right? You get a text message from your cousin saying, hey, they passed away because of COVID. You know, another life taken away from you, your 2 cousins. And within the span of another 1 week, one of my niece, who is 20 years old, also died, also passed away. So that triggers, hey, you know, during the whole course of this, you know, what's happening, you know, but through all this, the whole realization, you know, whether we live in fear or in the sense that what is the gift of this whole thing. So throughout the whole journey, I realized I'm given the gift that with 3 words I can say to conclude that I conclude is I'm blessed. I say a big I am blessed. Why? I'm still here. I'm still taking my breath. So that's all, guys. Over to you.
Thank you, Crystal, for your very for your message. I would say, one thing that I learned in COVID-19, same like you, we are very blessed. I still have my father and mother with me, and I also heard there are some stories, not my friend, but I just heard from people. People work, and this guy, he's holding a very high position in his corporate. And one day when he was passing across the road, a highway, he suddenly had a heart attack while he was passing the road. So yeah, that's how accident happened, and he got strokes while waiting at the divider between the highways. So these kind of things really happen. The message from Crystal is very clear, crystal clear, that we should be very appreciative and blessed in our life, especially what had happened in the past 2 years. Yes, and talking about appreciations, we would like to hear what Evelyn is trying to passed to us her message in her speech, me, myself, and I would like to invite her evaluator, Servin Chia, to read out her pathway and also speech purpose. Servin, please.
Sure, can you hear me? Okay, good. Okay, thank you, Evan. Evelyn, all right, Evelyn is attempting the same speech as Crystal, so I won't repeat. I won't repeat what she'll be doing icebreaker. All right. So Evelyn, your time is 4 to 6 minutes. 4 minutes will be the green light, 5 minutes will be the amber light, and then 6 minutes will be the red light. All right. So Evelyn, before that, I just try to remind to the timer. Just now I overheard about timer saying that the prepared speech is 4 to 6 minutes. In fact, this is only for these two icebreaker. After Evelyn, the next speaker, June onwards, will be 5 to 7 minutes. So timer, just take note on that. All right, so Evelyn, are you ready?
Serene, just give me 1 minute because I'm trying to pin the timer, but I couldn't locate her.
Sure.
Hold on, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Hold on, yeah.
Sure.
Okay, I'm ready.
Good. All right. Evelyn. Oh, okay, I pass to you and thank you.
Okay, welcome, Evelyn. Congratulate on your first icebreaker speech. Her speech title is Me, Myself, and I, Evelyn. Evelyn, Me, Myself, and I. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Hi, good evening, fellow Toastmaster and friends. My name is Evelyn. This is my first time presenting in a Venus Toastmaster Club. So this topic will be very interesting topic where Evan have actually mentioned just now, me, myself, and I. This is a very interesting topic, but it's not an easy to write about. Because in the past 34 years, I have been figuring out who am I and my personality. Then I found that this is actually a mysteries X-file, remain unsolved until now. Today, I'm going to share with you some of my mysteries personality to let you understand and know me more. First, I am a 3 minutes patient person. I love explore new things, new adventures. That's why you will see me always appearing in a new classes such as diving class, art jamming class, bakery class, and even photography class. However, you will always see me disappear after the 3 or 4 classes or even after the beginner class. The reason behind, I was attracted to another hobby and I went to explore new things again. But a 3-minute person like me, I have been working in logistic industry for 12 years. Yes, you are right. I'm working in logistic since I graduated until now, 12 years. Can you imagine a 3 minutes patient person and told you that she has been working in the same industry over and over again, through the 12 years and still remain in the same industry? Isn't this a mysterious case? Well, second, I'm not an organized person. So it's very common. You see me remember longly about our Toastmaster class, the date and the time, always confuse myself with the date and the time. You will see me forgetting about my family reunion dinner, date and time, or even I forgot to pay my water bill, my DG bill, or even some of my electric bills. It's very common. Most of my friends already knew about it and they accept who am I. But at the same time, I noticed I am a well-organized person and also a well-planned person. Since young, I have I had a dream. At the age of 22, I've actually planned out a project called 微小宝计划. In Cantonese, is 微小寶計劃. So if you do not know who is Wai Siu Bo, he's actually one of the legacy heroes in the Hong Kong movie called Lawyer Trapped. He has 7 wives in his whole life, and my dream is to have 7 houses in my whole life. So I'm working very, very hard working towards my dream. And well, the plan go very, very well, and I almost did. Then how can a disorganized person and an organized personality in one body? So that's why I always, rate myself as a very mystery person. There are many more about my personalities that I would like to share with you, but due to the time limit, I think I have to stop here. But don't worry, there are much more times that we can actually get to know each other. Not to forget to share with you all, I am a chocolate lover. There is nothing that we can actually yeah, I saw some of the comments, Rachel saying that conflicting. Yes, I am. So if you are friends of mine, or if you're ready to be friend of mine, you are always in a very adventurous journey. So you are like opening a box of chocolates. So today you might have a milk chocolate. Tomorrow you might have a chocolate, which is a little bit bitter and probably a little bit hard for the you're adding some colors into your life. So it's very interesting to be friends of me. So if you would like to know more, I hope that you can add me into the Instagram. So then we can know each other more, and welcome to explore me. Be my friends and explore me. That's all from my end. That's about my presentations today. Thank you very much. I will pass it to Evan.
Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
I find that sometimes we are a bit lost in our identity, isn't it? Like sometimes we do not know who we really are, what we really want. It's just when you talk about conflicting, it's just like me always. I want to eat KFC, but then I'm afraid of getting fat. That kind of a lot of noises in our mind. Yeah, we are still searching for our identity and also our pathway. So yes, very interesting, and thanks to your speech. But what I find conflicting is our next speech speaker, June. And she is going to talk about a very interesting topic, more of Yin Feng. Who is Yin Feng? So I will invite her evaluator Yin Feng to talk about the speech purpose and also the speech title.
Thank you so much, our Toastmaster of the evening. June, today she is attempting her presentation mastery last project in level 2. And the purpose of this project is for June to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions mentoring, and also for her to share some aspect of a previous experience as a protege. And June, more of Yin Feng. June, over to you.
Thank you, Yinfeng. Toastmasters members have a long history on supporting and nurturing each other through mentorship. A mentor offers encouragement and guidance to a fellow members of Toastmaster while he or she works on to accomplish the goals. A mentor has opportunity to share their experience, wisdom, and knowledge to their protege. And this is a rewarding experience for both mentor and protege. Today, I will break down my speech into 3 parts. Please type in the chat box which one you would like me to share. First, mentor. Second, protege, and the third one is my personal story. Wow, I can see many of you want to know me more, right? Personal story. Well, you are so lucky because I am going to share all 3 today. All right, before I start, please type again in the chat room who or what's your mentor's in Toastmasters name in the chat box, please. Who is your Toastmaster? Oh, I can see Hui Ying's is Benny, Benedict as well, Carmen, and Angeline. Okay, well, wow, Grace is Dr. Arthur Robinson. It's a Guai Lo, huh? Okay. All right. So As you know, there are so many distinguished Toastmasters name would appear, and they are all experienced members as well. So you couldn't agree more. Mentors are experienced Toastmasters who understands Toastmasters' mission and values. They can offer wide spectrum of skills and expertise that can benefit a protege. My mentor is Yin Fong, who was also a chartered member of Quayside Toastmasters Club back in 2003. She was the past area director and division director. Currently, she is Toastmaster member for not 2, either 3, but 4 clubs. Yeah, and she's also holding a position of club extension chair for Northern in District 51. Yin Fong is a responsible mentor. I say that not because she's my evaluator today. She took the extra effort to know us as a protege at a personal level. So with that, we built a very, I would say, trusting relationship. With her busy schedule, she is very committed to attend to our meeting twice a month. She supports us as a protege in our pathway by encouraging us deliver our speech or taking any technical roles in any Toastmasters meeting. She listens to our challenges, provides recommendation, and help us to look for speaking slots within or even outside our Venus Toastmaster. As a protege, there's always something to learn from a supportive person with different or greater experience who is willing to listen without judgment, provide guidance, and answer questions. Nevertheless, in a learner-driven mentor support environment, it is important to exhibit the right attitude being a protege. So I will identify the accountability of a protege to take our own action, because commitment and works towards our own goal belongs to us. So at the same time, we also have to respect mentors, their time and their boundaries. So, and secondly, be vulnerable and open to receiving feedback so that we can improve along the way. It is important for us as a protege to unlearn so that we can relearn. Being a less than 6 months old newbies in Toastmaster, if it is not from encouragement from Yin Fong, I would not say yes in taking Toastmaster international speech contest at the club level. Few months, I think last month back. I was motivated when Yin Fong shared that participating in contests will accelerate my learning and brush up my skill even faster. It was true. I have put extra effort in preparing my script, practice in front of Yin Fong, and I was not nervous. In fact, I was happy when I see she's nervous. I'm happy not because of she's nervous, but I think it's the platform that we are creating. I see me and her standing on the same stage in the contest that day, supporting each other and cheering for each other. Though I did not get any placement during the contest, but I'm very happy for Yin Fong for being the champion, double champion for international speech and also evaluator. Yin Fong has been a successful mentor and a role model. I was in fact able to pay it forward to being a mentor in the club as well. That is the reason because I have Yin Fong that backed me up. So when VPE approached me to be a mentor for a new member, I said, why not? I want to be an effective mentor like Yin Feng. And I will encourage everyone to take up the role as a mentor, because in Venus, we need more Yin Feng. Back to you, TOE. Thank you.
Thank you, June, for your very inspiring speech. One thing that I learned in Toastmaster is the mentoring. Mentoring, once I asked a person, what is the motivations behind when you decided to become a mentor? And he mentioned that sometimes when you look at your protege, as he or she evolve, he or she doesn't become a better speaker, but he will become a great speaker. And that kind of satisfaction and that kind of, you would say you change someone's life into a better person. That satisfaction, and you cannot find that kind of satisfaction anywhere. And I would like to relate this to our next speaker, because his speech is about change a game and change a life. We would like to see how Sophian convey his message in his prepared speech. And before that, let us invite his evaluator, Rachel Singh, to read out the speech purpose and also pin the timer and introduce Sophian to his speech. Rachel, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Ewan. Sophian is going to attempt his Pathways Effective Coaching Level 4 required project, which is improvement through positive coaching. The purpose of this speech is for the member to develop and apply the skills for coaching a fellow member or a person outside of Toastmaster who can benefit from his expertise. Member to share some aspect of his experience in coaching. The speech duration is 5 to 7 minutes. Timer, please take note. 5 minutes show green, 6 minutes show amber, and 7 minutes show red. After that, speaker will have 30 seconds to wrap up his speech. Remember to use the word of the day, heroic, which is very brave or great. Sophian, change a game, change a life. Change a game, change a life. Sophian, the floor is yours. Sophian, you are on mute.
Thank you to my evaluator. Good evening, my fellow Toastmasters. A quote by a renowned American basketball coach, John Wooden, said that a good coach can change a game. A great coach can change a life. Throughout my Toastmaster journey, I received lots of evaluation from my evaluators and took the feedback to improve myself. How about all of you? Yes or no? I believe all of you will take serious on the feedback given. When I started my Toastmaster journey in January 2021 with a newly chartered club of Circle Group Toastmasters Club, I engaged myself in self-development through my chosen pathway. However, self-development also needs for a coach to support the progress of your learning curve to a greater height. When the club was chartered, we were assigned with club mentors and club sponsors. Back then, I asked myself, why does the club need that kind of arrangement? It was a question that I didn't realize at that time. After our inaugural meeting, I realized that club mentors and club sponsors are there to support newbies like me, which they covers the whole spectrum of Toastmasters Club activities. My fellow Toastmasters, at my club level, which I am the VPE for this term, we made an unwritten rules that a few days before the club meeting, a mentoring and coaching session must be organized with all internal role players. In that session, all Club ESCO will involve to help explain to all role players on their responsibilities during the meeting, while the speakers will be allowed to rehearse their speeches. It is a way for the Club ESCO to coach the role players and speakers to prepare them for the upcoming meeting. And we also evaluated the speeches. Our upcoming meeting will be on the 6th December, and we have done the mentoring and coaching session yesterday on the 2nd of December. In positive coaching, I always believe that there are 3 simple tips of coaching. Firstly, induce the interest to take part. Some of you may ask me, why must interest be induced? My answer is simple. Circle Group Toastmasters Club is a corporate club in which all employees of the company are club members by default. And the best part is membership fees are fully paid by the employer. So there's no free lunch in the world. Then we, the Club ESCO, has to induce the interest for the club members to participate by offering mentoring and coaching sessions, either in a big group or in a personal session. It is a very tough thing to do, but I believe it is a very heroic action by the Club ESCO. Secondly, create positive vibes among the club members. Why? Because we are promoting the concept of doing speeches in a secure and friendly environment. We have to allow mistakes to happen and help them to learn from their mistakes. The club members will experience a positive learning curve by guiding them to improvise in their next speech through reviewing the previous evaluation. Then the learning curve will elevate to another level. All Club ESCOs challenge the club members to gain experience, raise their confidence level, and show their true heroic spirit by delivering speeches at other clubs, like what I am doing right now. I'm challenging myself to a better height. Thirdly, enlighten that effort and attitude are far more heroic and important than performance. This approach will raise the members' morale and they are ready to deliver better speeches. Coaching is the step that closes the loop by correcting and reconfiguring for self-development. In positive coaching, we have to allow mistakes to happen and later guided them from those mistakes and emphasize on future development. Because change a game, change a life. My fellow Toastmasters, the result of the improvement through positive coaching will not happen overnight. It took months to see some progress. Since the club was started less than a year, we started to build a strong foundation of improvement as we believe that positive coaching will develop the club members. For the past 5 months in the term 2021-2022, we have 9 members completed level 1, 3 members completed level 2, and 2 members completed level 3. My fellow Toastmasters, through positive coaching, will induce the interest of club members to participate, create positive vibes by allowing mistakes to happen, and enlighten them to that effort and attitude are more important than performance. With that simple recipe, our club will be able to raise their morale and guide them towards self-development. There's no shortcut to grasp the success, and the improvement will prevail. Let me leave you to ponder on my personal quote. Positive coaching conquers the sum of all fears for all speakers. Thank you for listening to me, and back to the Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Sofian. A very powerful message by Sofian about positive coaching. And I would like to relate to all of the message that our 4 prepared speech speakers is trying to convey to us today. Crystal mentioned that we should be appreciative, we should be blessed for still having our brief and be present at this meeting. And Evelyn mentioned that she is lost. Sometimes she's conflicting herself and she's still looking for her identity, but she still persists in her 12 years experience and also persistent determinations in her logistic industry. And sometimes in life, when we are lost, we want to find our identity, we want to be blessed and feel grateful for what we have. We also want to look for mentors. Mentors is the one who can guide us when it comes to self-development and also to improve ourselves. So all this cannot be done by the heroic actions of our mentor. And the reason why I want to relate all of these speech messages, because we are coming to our e-voting sessions. We let us have Questa to flash out the e-voting so that every one of you can vote who is your favorite prepared speech speaker. Questa, please. Please vote for your favorite speakers, whereby their message creates imprint and more impactful in your own opinion. Okay, thank you, Questa. Thank you everyone for submitting your vote. And next, we are coming to the most exhilarating and also exciting sessions of Toastmasters meeting. That is the table topic sessions. So what is table topic sessions? It is very exciting sessions whereby you have to give your impromptu speech on the ground, thinking critically and based on the impromptu title. So if you want to speak confidently like the beauty pageants, please take part in table topic sessions. And we see a lot of guests. We would gladly and welcome all of the guests to take part in the table topic sessions. And I'll pass the floor to our table topic master, June Uy, to handle the session. June, I pass the floor to you.
Hi, thank you, Evan. So good evening, Mr. Madam Toastmasters and guests. The purpose of Table Topic Master is to facilitate table topics where guests and members have the opportunity to practice their impromptu speaking. I will introduce the topic and call on speakers who will be given 2 minutes on the subject. Our Toastmaster of the evening brought us to a fantasy land tonight, and I'm sure you're wondering which superhero character you wish to be or what superpower that you wish to have. I have some simple yet interesting topic designs for today's table topic section. So let me share the screen. Okay. Can everyone see my screen? So there will be 6 superhero characters on the screen. And then I have found my first speaker, Benny. Okay, so the speaker, you feel free to choose your favorite superhero. So the card will flip and the question will appear. So welcome, Benny.
I will select the green man, Hulk.
All right, okay. All right, Benny, your question will be, who is your favorite superhero and why? Who is your favorite superhero and why? Okay, so timer get, yeah. All right, pass to you, Benny.
All right, to be consistent with what I chose the green man, the Hulk. And I think the reason why I selected him has got to be the fact that no one knows something about him which I know. And do you know what that is? Let me reach out to something on the table. The green man, he doesn't like onions. Because you know why? Onions reminds him of the fact that he may be large, but the minute people start to peel him, they will realize a few things about him. That the green man, or this incredible Hulk, may have 4 qualities that we may not know of. And the 4 qualities are in that word peel. Why peel? Because that man with the letter P is actually very personal. He may look large, but if you get to know him, he's personal. And because he's personal, the second letter is that he's got a lot of emotions hidden in him, emotions that needs to come up. But when the emotions do come up, the next letter is the letter E. He really, really empowers himself to grow and take the next smile. So being personal, having emotions, and be able to empower him, ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce to you the last letter, legacy. The legacy, the incredible Hulk always leaves the moment an onion is presented to him, is something no one, not even the creator of Avengers knows. Because I met the Hulk one day in my dreams, and he said, Benny, peel the onion. And in doing so, you will know that I'm personal, a lot of emotion, and I empower myself to bring legacy to everyone on earth. So who is my favorite superhero? It has got to be the Green Man, the incredible Hulk. And that, over to you.
Thank you, Benny. Thanks for choosing the Green Man. Yeah, what a wonderful speech. All right, okay. So, okay, let's welcome second speaker, John. Thanks for volunteering, John. So, John, which character you would like to choose?
First one, Superman.
Superman. All right, okay. All right, Superman, your question will be difficulties of being a girlfriend or boyfriend. So I guess you'll be a girlfriend of a superhero. Difficulties of being girlfriend of a superhero. Pass to you, John.
The difficulty of being superhero is you need to be a superhero to them. As superhero, you know, as we all of us know that superhero have the superpower. The difficulty to be a superhero, first and foremost, will be the communication barrier. Maybe the language we use, like Chinese, Malay, or English, they may not understand what am I talking, and I can't interpret their understanding. As such, we are from different world. As they are hero, I'm not the hero. Secondly, what is the difficulty being a girlfriend is I'm a person who like to depend on someone. Superhero, their main duty is to helping others who are in need. They spend more of their time outside the house. Is the difficulty being girlfriend of superhero is that I need to sacrifice the time, spend the me time between me and my boyfriend, as I need to in order for him to save the world. This is a difficulty. I need to be more tolerable to him. And last, the difficulty being the girlfriend of superhero will be I wouldn't know how to assist him. To him, he will think I'm quite useless. He tend to do some superhero. He tend to do some aggressive stuff, which I normally disagree. In conclusion, I believe the difficulty to be a girlfriend of superhero will be the communication barrier and the time. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Thanks for the speech. I think you, inside your heart, you should be proud to be a girlfriend of a superhero. All right, okay. So, yeah, I would like to remind you all to use the word of the day, heroic. All right, you remember to use word of the day, heroic. Okay, so can we have volunteer for, do we still have time? If yes, can we have a third speaker? Anyone volunteer? Maybe guest or Venus member? How about Feng Zhu? Is Feng Zhu there?
Yes, June.
Hey, Feng Zhu, would you like to try?
Yeah, okay.
All right, Feng Zhu, which character, superhero character you wish to choose?
I think I try the Superman.
Superman chosen by John earlier, yes.
How about Batman?
Batman, all right. Okay, Feng Zhu, how would you help the Earth as a superhero? How would you help the Earth as a superhero? Pass to you, Feng Zhu.
Thank you, John. Yeah, how can I help the Earth become as a superhero? So I believe every one of us have a power to change the world, as well as we can change the Earth as well. As a part of the superhero of the world, Earth, what I can do is, of course, we want to save the world. We want to maintain a very well environment for everyone, not only for human being, but of course, and also for the every living creature in this world as well. And how can I do that? It's very simple. Just plant more plants in anywhere. I mean, we encourage everyone to plant. Maybe it's a one small plant in your house. So even though I'm not able to plant too much plant in my housing, in my house or in my garden, but what I can do is just a simple effort. Just ask everyone in every house, please plant, please, how to say, please plant a little a seed only at the house, at your garden will do. So if let's say everyone put some efforts, I'm sure this world will become a better world, and this world will become earth for us to live on. Okay, so I think superhero for me as a earth superhero is very simple. Just put some effort and encourage everyone to join me to just plant a small trees in our garden. That's all. Back to you, June.
Thank you, Feng Zhu. Do we still have time, even for the fourth speaker?
Unless we sacrifice the toilet, the break time, is that okay? Angeline, is that okay? I would say let's have a fourth speaker because I think this is very interesting.
Do we have anyone for the last one? Yeah, we go ahead with the last one.
Any speaker? Yeah. Any speaker?
Any volunteer for the last speaker?
No? Yes?
Maybe Angeline, you want to try?
Sacrifice the toilet. Okay, let me try and play along with everyone.
Thanks, Angeline. All right, Angeline, which favorite character you would like to choose? So Superman, Hulk, Batman has been chosen already.
Oh, okay. The Superwoman then.
Superwoman represent Venus.
Yeah, I'm the Venus Superwoman.
Okay, President Angeline, do you think comic books of superhero are good or bad for children? Do you think comic books of superhero are good or bad for children? Pass to you, Angeline.
Good evening, everyone. Whether the superhero comics or books are good for the children, for me, it really depends the moral story behind the comics or the books of all of the superheroes. It could, for me, it created an image, right, for the children's. If in an education way, that I will encourage. I think it's a good way. It's good because the heroic characters in each of these superheroes eventually brings something to the children's, like a idol in a small time, so that they can learn to follow the role model. Of course, they are bad as well because superheroes usually will go with those fighting stuff, and then you have a lot of armors and weapons, right? And all the boys, childrens will tend to go with play with the fake sword, or just go to the kitchens and use whatever stuff they can see and just grab. And then if they have siblings, they will just play around and poke around each other, and the mother and the father will be, oh dear, stop it. So I think must control. Personally, I feel you must control. If you turn on the video or the comics, or you allow the readings together, you read it together with your kids, make sure that you really emphasize on the moral of the story instead of the fighting scene, so that they understand the heroics behind why are they doing this. Yeah, I would say there's no good or bad for children. Parents, whoever choose the right books, right, the comics, play an important role, because you are the one deciding which superheroes your kids will be in the future. Thank you. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Angeline, and thank you to all speakers for putting the creative caps on. So pass to you, back to you, Toastmaster of the evening, Evan.
Okay, thank you, June, for the very interesting table topic. I just want to add on a joke. I always think that if I have a superhero, I want to be a transparent one, a transparent superhero. You know why? Because I like travel. And if I am transparent, I can get on a free ride onto the plane. No one can see me. Then I can get unlimited flight ticket. That is just my fantasy. Okay. Okay. I will pass the floor to Questa to vote, to flash on the e-voting for your favorite table topic speaker. Questa, please. And also one of the favorite superhero power is I wish that I can read somebody's mind. In that case, it can reduce a lot of conflicts. Sometimes it also helps you in a way, but I still think being transparent is the best way. Free ride, free food as well. And now we will move on to the, we will go on to the group photo sessions. Can I have everyone to open up your camera so that we can take a group photo together? A very quick one, please. Everyone, please turn on your camera and give on a smile.
We have guest Manda and also another guest, RG 2020.
Hi. Hi, everyone. First time seeing you all here.
Yeah.
SAA, can you take the photo, please?
Yes, I will take the photo. So everyone keep smiling. There are 2 pages. Okay, first page, smile. Okay. Wait, yes, very nice. So second page, 1, 2, 3, smile. Yes, nice. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Okay, so now we'll move on to the most constructive sessions, whereby we will go to the general evaluations part. In Toastmasters, we learned everything by doing. So every speech and table topics are evaluated, and it will be given feedback so we can improve ourselves from time to time. Now we will pass the floor to our general evaluator, Benedict, and so that he can provide us some constructive feedback. So Benedict, I'll hand the floor to you now.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the evening, Evan. Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it all the way to the general evaluation, to the evaluation session. And of course, this is where normally we say breakfast for champions, but I would say that this is where the superheroes get their power. because it is through evaluation that we can improve. And tonight we have a fantastic lineup of evaluators who will help the speakers get even stronger in their heroic quest to be better versions of themselves. So tonight, let us first have the speech evaluators. So our first evaluator is Innovative Planning to Presentation Mastery 1, Max from Hangout Toastmasters Club, who will be evaluating Crystal. So may we have Max to deliver the evaluation? Over to you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. General Evaluator. Toastmaster Crystal Ching, congratulate that you finished Icebreaker Speak today. Good job. And I love the way you start your speech by engaging with the audience, like you talking straight in front of us. And I believe your heroic effort to capture our attention, giving a huge impact like eye contact to the audience. You could be a potential humorous speaker, and you even have a clear voices, as I believe most of your spoken words could be heard clearly by your audience with your interesting story structure. At the very beginning, you share with us related to pandemic COVID-19, and to add in some of your work life story, it is important as we spend 8 hours on working life daily. You even let us know not to take someone for granted, to ask them treat you lunch until one day your friends got into accident. Before you end your story is to appreciate what we have in life. It is good to see you speak confidently as an icebreaker speaker to engage with your audience, and you could be a potential humor contestant for upcoming contests. Good job and keep it up. Every hero has a greater responsibility, but one thing I need to challenge you to be a better hero. Maybe you could adjust your camera up to eye level, as I noticed that I cannot see one part of your gesture, like you eating nasi lemak, which is the lower part gesture, to improve on your upcoming speech. That's all for my evaluation. Keep it up to do a better speech. And back to you, Mr. General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Mac. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a round of applause. And I'm also very impressed by Christine. This is an icebreaker, but I feel like Christine definitely is like a superhero already in terms of first-time speaker. She already has that confidence. And I could feel that Max is struggling to give evaluation for Crystal because he only commented on the camera angle. So maybe I feel that Max perhaps in the future can give more points of improvement because it's a bit too little. But either ways, it's testament to Crystal's heroic power as a new speaker. So you have a very bright future as a Toastmaster. I wish you all the best. And of course, we also have another icebreaker. And the evaluator for the second icebreaker speech tonight will be effective coaching for Surveen. So may we have Surveen deliver the evaluation? Over to you.
Sorry, Savine is having a bit uncomfortable.
She will be back. She's away.
Yes, she will be back. Can we pass to Yim Fong first, the
Can.
third evaluator? Yes.
So apologies. So Surveen, as you can see, is out doing superhero duty, That's how it is. So no worries. In the meantime, while she is saving the world, may we have distinguished Toastmaster Yim Fong to evaluate her mentee, who is Presentation Mastery June. So may we have Yim Fong? Over to you.
Thank you so much, GE. And June, wow, I really had a great moment just now with a mixed feeling. Hearing at one side, I'm so shy to hear all the encouragement and the recognition from June talking something good about me. And on the other hand, I really enjoy it because I really had a great moment walking the path together with June as mentor and protege. I love three things in today's speech, June. So I would like to summarize it with she, S-H-E, right? S is a structure. I love the speech structure because it was clearly defined and segmented into three bodies, talking about the traits of a good mentor, the attitude of a successful protege, and at the end of the speech, the third body is talking about the story. And these three subsection has helped me to understand who is the mentor, how June actually learned as a protege, and also what had happened in the story. And with this, I can follow very, very easily. The second thing is something new that I discovered, the strength of June as a speaker, which is the humor. I could see the humor in you, especially when you said, I said that it's not because Info is my evaluator today, and then I am happy when looking at Info, feeling nervous too in the contest. Wow, that made me really laugh along with you. And the third thing is the engagement. I noticed June did not use too much, but just nice. 2 questions to engage with audience, especially me. June asked, how many of you would love to hear 1 or 2 or 3 of these speeches in my 3 things in my speech? And how many of you have a mentor, and who is your mentor? I could see many of us actually replying to June, and I felt connected as someone also listening to you. I felt like you were talking to me. And with that, June, I know we are here to learn together, and I have a few suggestions for you to consider. There's 3C. The first C is about adding a conversation, especially at body number 3, because it's about the personal story. I thought it would be livelier and easier for me to imagine if you could add in some conversation. Example, Infong, I call Infong and ask, I feel like not going for the contest because I'm pressured. Then with a motivating tone, adding the tone, no, June, we are joining contest is for our learning, more improvement. Then affirmation tone, yes, let's do it together. Then I will feel like, okay, there's a picture in front of me talking about the story. The second C is about connection. Yes, I felt that the eye sometimes was looked down. So the connection was a little bit of missing sometimes. So I suggest June to look at the camera. And the third is about the choice of words. I heard June said in some part, why low. So I suggest to maybe choose another words to say a foreigner who we can learn a different thing. So in a summary, I love the structure, humor, and engagement in June's speech. And suggestion is conversation, connection, and choice. And with that, back to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to the superhero Infong. I can see now why you were double champion. Like a true evaluation contestant, have summary at the end of the evaluation. Yeah, that is how you do it. But to the other evaluators, don't feel pressured. It's okay. Evaluate the way you want to evaluate. This is not a contest. There are no anonymous judges here to determine who is the strongest superhero. So it's okay. So no worries. Let us move on to the next evaluator. So I think we just move on to Rachel first. So yes, to evaluate our only male speaker for tonight, effective coaching 3, Sophian, may we have effective coaching 2, Rachel, to deliver her evaluation. Over to you.
Thank you, Ben. Effective communication 2, evaluate effective communication 3. That's a great one. Thanks, Sophia. Sophian, you are heroic to present your speech beyond club. I like your speech, which is full with positive energy. Especially, you choose to present your speech in Venus Toastmasters Club, which charted in mid of this year. And your speech encouraged me to present beyond my club as well. At the same time, your structure of your speech content that attracted me to follow your speech, especially when you mention about in use of the interest to take part. This phrase, I feel that what are you trying to tell us? But when I follow through your speech, you reveal the answer, which Circle Group Toastmaster Club is a corporate club. So the members' fees are being sponsored. You all are so lucky. Okay. Here are the few tips I would like to share with you that can help your speech to move to a level up. First, I noticed that your eyesight level was below the camera during your presentation. I propose you look at the camera like what I'm doing right now, so that I can feel connected when you are presenting. Second, the speech objective is for the member to develop and apply the skills for coaching and share your experience of coaching. I notice the experience that you share with us is coaching from a group of EXCO to a group of members in a club. I propose you may share with us about your personal story when you coach a member in your club. As a conclusion, I like the positive energy from your speech to encourage me to present beyond my home club. You may familiarize your eyes on the camera and share more about your personal stories with us. Thank you. Back to you, Ben.
Thank you very much, Rachel. And yes, congratulations to the both of you for that. I mean, one for Sofian for being such a, I think you are very positive, very encouraging speech. And it makes me, I think it certainly made all of us very curious on your club. So you are doing a very good job as a promoter for your club. And as for Rachel, I feel that you have a very steady pace, which is easy to listen to. And your feedback was, I completely agree, your feedback. So both of you, I think you've done a great job. And now I'm glad that our superhero, Surveen, has finally returned from her heroic duty. So now she can deliver her evaluation to the second speaker. So may we have, it's the fourth, yes, correct. It's now the fourth, but originally she's the second. So may we have effective coaching for Surveen to evaluate Evelyn's icebreaker. Over to you.
Thank you, RGE Benedict. All right. Hi, Evelyn. Me, myself, and I will use tonight the word of the day, heroic, to describe your speech, which area that you are doing well. The first is your high attention. You're having a very smiling face, your confidence, and I really like your friendly way to deliver the speech. And second is E. E is mean easy. Your story is easy to relate. And I actually like your 3 minutes passionate character. And the R is stand for ruin. The way you describe how your disorganized character ruin your plan. For example, you are easily to confuse the dates and the time, like your family dinner, like sometimes you even mix up with your electrical bill. These such important things you still able to mash up. So, and I also like the way how you describe your 3 minute passionate character. This is always makes you like haven't finished one thing, then you start on another thing because of you already found a new hobby. And this is really, I think quite naturally happen quite often to many people, and your story is really very interesting. And the O is you are having a very structured speech, Evelyn. So when the time you say you are not the organized person, I think you should have a look on this. You are really having a very good organized speech. So you might be an organized person, which you do not know. This is your hidden talent, all right? And the other one is I. I is mean that you are truly interesting, as what you said at the beginning. This story is really interesting. Yes, you are. I do agree with you. And the last one is C. You are having a very good content. So Evelyn, for your this first speech, there are some area suggestions for you in order for you to do better for your next speech. All right? Are you ready, Evelyn? Okay, good. So the first is your hand gesture. All right? I would suggest that instead of you are telling us about you're working in the logistics for 12 years, I would suggest you to ask the questions. Can you imagine a 3-minute passionate character like me is able to work under logistics for 12 years? So put this into the questions and have the use your hand gesture mixed up with your questions. So we will be having this more interaction with you. And the second thing is, instead of you are telling us about your story, I would suggest you have more interaction, like asking some questions, ask them to give you response throughout the chat box. All right. So for example, like you can ask them, have you experienced forgotten to pay electrical bill? Simple like this. So if yes, please type into the chat box. Yes, that's so at least you have the interaction with the audience. All right. So in overall, Evelyn, you are doing very well. You are having an eye-catching icebreaker tonight, and you make us to know you better. So looking forward to your next speech. Thank you, Evelyn.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much, Servine. And what I really like about her evaluation is that she has such a winning smile. Very, very friendly appearance, very encouraging, even check with the speaker. Evelyn, are you ready? So she is very positive, and I really like that. It's something that I feel that a lot of us can emulate in our own evaluations. So that is all for our 4 evaluators for tonight. So we are going to now proceed to the e-voting session. So I will hand this over to the superhero Questa. I believe the poll should be, yes. So once you have made your vote, we shall now move on to our table topics evaluation. And ladies and gentlemen, this next evaluator is a powerhouse superhero, ladies and gentlemen. And I feel that of all the Toastmasters here tonight, she's definitely the one that we have to look at the top, because in terms of hierarchy, she is at the most up there. So everyone, please pay close attention to what she says, because her words carry a lot of weight like Thor's hammer. Not easy to lift up, only certain people worthy enough. And that person is none other than distinguished Toastmaster Grace. So distinguished Toastmaster Grace, over to you.
Thank you so much, our General Evaluator Benedict, for your kind words and very encouraging and inspiring. Benny, the first table topic speaker or the first superhero who have taken the heroic action to participate as the first speaker for table topic. And I always love Benny's table topic because he's so creative, and he always ever ready to have props that were used to talk about his session. So the hero that he got is Incredible Hulk. And I like it that you personalize your story, that you get to know Incredible Hulk, and you use the 4 words peel from the word onion to talk about the Hulk's personality, the emotion, the empowerment, also about the legacy. You also use the word to describe that you peel the personality, the words to describe superhero, the Hulk. Now, how could I give suggestion to you, already proficient speaker, already a very creative speaker using the acronym and also the prop. I would like to challenge you, Penny. How could you, in the next table topic session, change the methodology for your table topic session? Your style, you change it. Not to use any props, not to use any acronym, but just to speak on the topic that given to you. This is my challenge to you because you already are a very creative table topic speaker. Second speaker, John, Superman. Difficulty of being a girlfriend of a superhero. I like you give 3 reasons why it was so difficult to be the girlfriend of the superhero. And you summarize it, the most important tips or difficulty, is communication and also the time to spend. And you're also talking about tolerance. Now, I would like to suggest to you, and I think this is what also are happening to other table topic speakers during Zoom meeting. Please use your hand gesture to describe, to emphasize the word that you want to emphasize or the message. And you are close to the camera. So I can't see your hand gesture, I just see your face. So this is something that, John, you could improve for your next table topic session. Third speaker, Feng Chu. You choose Batman. How would you help the country? You talk about power to change, power to make the world a better world by planting the seed to have the green environment for the world. This is a very heroic action that you had called for action for all of us to take action to plant the seed. I had never thought of that, to be a heroic, to take heroic action to plant the seed to save the world because of the environment that have been polluted. What I can suggest to you is your eye contact. Again, I was looking at your eye contact. It keep on looking out or looking up. That means that you are actually thinking or creating something that you want to say. Perhaps you could personalize your story about how to take the action to be a superhero. Our final speaker, fourth, our Madam President Angeline. I always also like her speech because she will have a lot of reason, a lot of justification when she shares her points of view. Her topic is, do you think comics books are good or bad for the children? She mentioned about morale of the story, but the weapon may be not so good lesson for the kids because it's about fighting is too dangerous, for example. So perhaps, Angeline, you can share your personal story. Also give one example that you experienced, how superhero have created bad impact or not so good impact or good impact to the people you see surrounding you. It can be your friends' children. So you personalize it, then people can relate to you very well. Overall, I love all the 4 table topic speakers. All of them have different style of communicating their message to all of us as the audience for tonight's theme, superhero. Over to you, Benedict.
Thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Grace. And ladies and gentlemen, you see her virtual background, that S over there, it stands for superb. Because she set the standard of what the table topic evaluation should be like. She gave very detailed feedback for all the table topic speakers, and each one of them had something different that we, the audience members, could learn from. So thank you very much, Grace, for that very informational and encouraging table topics evaluation. So we are done with all the evaluators, but now we have the technical report from the technical role players. So we are going to start with our grammarian, who is none other than Toastmaster Natalie. So Natalie, may you present the grammar report?
Thank you, GE. Wow, I did not expect quite a lot of number used on the heroic word of the day. So I've recorded Sophian, Angeline, Benedict, Rachel, Savine, and Grace. So like Benedict mentioned, Grace is the most on top, so she has use the heroic word the most as compared to the rest. Now, I'm not very sure if Eben and Junui is considered because they reminded each and every one of you to use the heroic. So I still think I'll put that as a count. So thank you for reminding everyone to use the word of the day. Now the next, I will move on to the improper grammatical uses. Now for Crystal, now you mentioned call person for lunch. I would suggest invite person for lunch. Evelyn, you mentioned hobby. You mentioned hobby and attended bakery classes and other classes. I would suggest that you should mention I have attended different type of classes such as bakery and etc. John, you mentioned sacrifice me time. I would suggest you to say sacrifice my personal time. And the next one that you mentioned is may not understand what I'm talking. Maybe you should have said may not understand what I'm saying. Feng Shu, you mentioned this world will be earth, but I think you were trying to say this world will be greener on the other side. Okay, move on with list of quotes, thoughts, and words. Crystal, I like that you mentioned big three words, which is I am blessed. For TOE, even I've jotted down quite a number: crystal clear, noises in our mind, appreciative, looking for our identity, feel grateful for what we have, speak confidently like beauty pageant, being transparent is the best way. June, sorry, I'm referring to June Bay. Now I could written down the sentences that I like, which is nurturing each other through mentorship, trusting relationship, without judgment, be vulnerable and open in receiving feedbacks. Moving on to Sofian, I like that you have quoted a quote by John Wooden, a good coach can change a game, a great coach can change a life. And you also have mentioned there is no free lunch in the world, create positive vibes, learn from mistakes, effort and attitude are far more heroic. Benny, I like that you have broken down into the onions that of the personality of the hug, very personal emotions, empower and legacy. Angeli, I like that you mentioned idol, more of the story. You decide which superheroes you like for kids to be in future. Max, I like that you mentioned challenge you to be a better hero. Rachel, I like that you mentioned positive energy. Savine, you mentioned hidden talent. Benedict, superb, winning smile. That's all for my report today. Thank you, and over to you, Benedict.
Thank you very much, Natalie. Now, one thing I particularly like about Natalie's grammarian report is that normally because report, we just read out, oh, so-and-so said this, so-and-so said this. But no, Natalie had one particular thing that she did that I really like, because she mentions, she's very personal. She says, I like so-and-so did this. I like that you use this. So this simple phrase, I like, adds so much more sincerity, and also it's very nice to hear. So this is something I think I feel that more grammarians can start doing. So thank you very much for paving the way like a superhero. So let's move on to our next technical role player, who is none other than the R counter, Peichia. So may we have the R counter report? Over to you.
Hello, good evening, everyone. This is my R counter report. The first speaker, Crystal Chin. You have 5 12 so repeat 3 times, and others which is for 12 time also. So total is 32. The second one, Evelyn Chong. You have 1 R, 1 1 4 1 well, 2 souls, and 1 but. So total is 10. And then June Bei, you have 1 well and 1 soul, but I assume that is proper one. I don't know. Then for Sofian, it's also one so. So I think there are a proper so in the sentence, but I just record it. So for I also so. So for Benny, I cannot catch any one of the the words of you. Maybe I'm focused on the onion already. So John is 1R, 1 and 3 repeat words. So it's 4 times. So Feng Chu is 2R, 2 3 repeat. So total is 7. Our president Angeline got 1 2 so and 4 repeat sentence. So total is 7. This is my report. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Fei Chia. And I have one feedback for you. I mean, it's good that, for example, you said, oh, Benny didn't catch. So yes, we recognize him for that achievement for not having speech crutches. But I believe there are a few people who are missing from the report. You know, people maybe like our Toastmaster of the evening, even our distinguished Toastmaster Grace. Me, myself, how many speech crutches I made, I also want to find out. So perhaps you may want to include the rest of the other members of the meeting. If
sorry, I don't know. I have to catch that one.
I see. Okay. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure if this is the culture here, but anyways, in my opinion, normally we record for everyone. But if let's say you only record for a specific, maybe the speakers or something, I apologize. But yeah, this is just what I think. So it's better if we catch everyone also. So yes, the timekeeper is already racing against time, wants to deliver the timekeeper report. So sorry for holding up the time. I'll now like to hand over to the timekeeper, Jaslyn, to deliver her report. Over to you.
Okay, everybody, good evening. Okay, today I will also keep time on the TOE and president's speech, because according to previous our meeting, right, there's the GE suggests that we also keep the timing for the president's speech and also TOE speech. So now I will go through the TOE welcoming speech and introduction speech. I split into 2. Welcoming speech for TOE is within the time limit, 4 minutes and 45 seconds. And then president open address speech is given 5 minutes, but Angeline is only given 1 minute and 25 seconds. Okay, then the TOE introduction speech is within the time also, 4 minutes and 25 seconds. Then follow like the very important one, which is the prepared speech. Sorry, I didn't ask you all. Can you see my Excel, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Then the very important prepared speech for the first one, Crystal, we have the time allowed is 6 minutes. She is within the time taken, 6 minutes and 07 seconds. And for second speaker, Evelyn is also within the time limit, 5 minutes and 07 seconds. For June, Bear, which is the speech 3, is also within the time minutes, which is 7 minutes and 05 seconds. But unfortunately for Sofian Rudin, his time limit is 7 minutes, and then it's not within the time allowed time limit, as he used 7 minutes and 56 seconds. Okay, then we go to the table topic master, which is just the introduction, and Jun Wei used 1 minute and 25 seconds. And for the table topics, we got 4 table topics speaker. And the first one, Benny, is also within for all the table topic speaker, they are all within the time limit. Okay, I will skip this so that because our time is not. Okay, then following by GE introduction, also within the time limits, 1 minute and 4 seconds. And evaluator 1 is within the time limit also, 2 minutes and 19 seconds. And evaluator 2 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Evaluator 3 is within the time limit also, 3 minutes and 19 seconds. Evaluator 4 is within the time limit also, 3 minutes and 03 seconds. So overall, all the speaker and the evaluator are all within the allowed time limit, except the prepared speaker for which is Sofian. Okay, then for the table topic evaluator, which is given 5 minutes, also within the time limit, 4 minutes and 47 seconds. For grammarian, reports, and art counter, and even myself, I'm timing for my own self. I'm also within the time allowed. Okay, then I pass back to the GE. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Timer Jaslyn. Very detailed report. There's one feedback. I feel that because you're using Excel sheet, right? I noticed the part where the box where it says time disqualification and all that, even though you just need to put Y and N, the box seems rather a bit too spacious for the thing that you're putting in the column below. So perhaps maybe you will want to stretch out the earlier columns, but then the ones towards the right, because all you need to put is Y and N, right? You can make the box a bit smaller. So that way we have more space for the more wordy part of the Excel sheet. But anyways, that's just me nitpicking. It's a good timekeeper's report. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are all the way down to my session, which is the General Evaluators Report. So I'm going to start off first by, I'm going to apologize because earlier I did say, I gave feedback to the to the accountant, Natalie, because I feel that she should pick up. Then only I learned that, oh, you know, it's a new club and they're only taking into account the speaker and the evaluator. And then I was shocked. You guys new club? Because I didn't really believe, based on the quality of the meeting, as well as the people that you invited, you managed to get powerhouse superheroes like Benny, Grace. You have a lot of strong Toastmasters attending this meeting tonight. It's only when I saw the top of the agenda charted on 21st June 2021, then I realized, oh no, this, I think your club mentor seriously deserves a pat on the back. That is a real superhero, seriously, because I couldn't tell that this is a new club until it was brought up towards the end. So really, hats off to all of you super women for creating such a well-organized club meeting that is full of quality. So other than that, I'm going to go into a bit more detail on the role players. So first of all, we started off the meeting, and I like the music you play at the fellowship session. Easy to listen to and not too loud. We are still able to talk to each other and have fellowship, all while enjoying the nice music. So whoever's playing the music, good job. Also, I feel that the meeting with, yes, my apologies. The meeting started off with the presidential address from this dynamic leadership one, Angeline. And even though you're just DL1, and this is the thing I see in common with a lot of the members, even though a lot of you probably haven't finished level 1 or level 2, already started off on a good foot, good setting, or you have good foundation basically. And I feel that with Madam President Angeline's presidential opening address, the way she brought up about superheroes really sets the tone of the meeting very well. So that's a job well done. And also for Toastmaster of the evening, Yvonne, is this your first time?
It's my third time.
It's your third time. And I feel that you're already much better than a lot of new Toastmaster of the evenings out there. You handle yourself very well. And even though there were a few hiccups here and there, you are very calm. You are like a superhero facing the villain. You don't crack under pressure. And that's the most important thing as the Toastmaster evening. We all make mistakes. Even I sometimes as general eventer, you see, I make mistake, but then I don't show it, you know. So you've done fantastic on that part, and you managed to carry out your role very well. So I think other than that, the other role players I already mentioned, the evaluators as well as our table topic evaluator and the feedback for the technical role players. So I'm just going to go overall, one more comment overall for the meeting. I feel that the theme of superheroes was conveyed very well, especially in the table topics session. So thanks to the table topics master. Sorry, it's not lagging. Yes, June, my bad. I'm trying to look for the name. Yes, June, thank you. Thank you. Club President Angeline, yes, you read my mind, yes. So June made a very apt, very simple table topics. I really like. It's not overly complicated, very much on the theme, and everybody had a lot of freedom to speak. So that is a very cute table topics. I like it with the choice of the superheroes. And just one more thing that I also like about the meeting is that I feel that all the members are very, even though they are new, they want to contribute. And I can get this feeling from the way you are delivering your speeches, from the way the evaluators evaluate. Very positive, very encouraging. And overall, the vibe is something that I really like about this meeting. So now I'm going to move on to the points of improvement and maybe how I can feel that I can take your superhero level into, actually, I take you from hero into superhero, yeah, because I can't think of anything about superhero. So yes, some of the things that I feel that you can improve would be, yes, during the Toastmaster of the evening slides, I noticed you showed the statistics for the number of Toastmasters and all that, and I saw 300,000 members, and I think it's 149 countries. I feel that this is outdated. I remember, I think there's more. So perhaps maybe you want to increase the number, check with the website. I may be wrong on this, so I think it's best both of us check, what is our updated numbers, so then we can be more up to date. Again, this is very tiny. Yes.
Kennedy is correct.
It's correct. See,
Yes,
I'm the one who's wrong.
The number has dropped because of the pandemic. And the country is 149.
No wonder.
Yeah, it's dropped a lot. Toastmasters have actually suffered a lot of losses. Yeah. A lot of Toastmasters did not renew because of the pandemic.
Okay, thank you very much, Gracie. That means my club is the one that's outdated. So yes, thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Grace. This is something that I need to work on for my point of improvement. I'll take note into this. See, you are a new club, but then you are doing it much better than a lot of us older clubs. I'm one of my clubs, Sunway Toastmasters Club, 30 plus years old. I think it's something that we can learn from you. So yeah, ignore this point of improvement. If anything, that's a strength. So the second thing that I want to point out is at the start, actually, I was a bit confused because in the agenda, when the part where the Toastmaster of the evening welcome and introduce the role players, see, as general evaluator, I'm at number 4. So I thought that you introduced me the last. But then I was shocked when I was the first one who was introduced. And then that's why I thought, do I need to introduce the other technical role players? Because it's the first time that GE to me, I was introduced at the first. So maybe, perhaps to make it clear, either you want to rearrange the order of the technical role players in the agenda, because right now it's supposed to start with timer, counter, grammarian. At least that's what I believe. So anyways, maybe you want to either change the agenda or change the way you introduce the role players, the order at which you do that. And secondly, also again on the agenda, because I really can't comment much on the meeting, so I'm just going to nitpick on the agenda. Because, okay, so with this front page of the agenda, now I do feel that you can maximize the space a little bit better. Why do I say this? Because at the bottom, we see the executive committee. So here, there's a lot of empty space. The way you made it, there's a lot of empty space in between in that bottom box. So I feel that perhaps you can move this executive committee 2021, 2022 to the second page, because there's a lot more space there. And that way you can make the font size of the agenda itself a bit bigger. Because just now, I know I'm quite young, but my eyes were struggling to find where is the table topic master just now. I couldn't find June until the club president Angeline pointed it out. So yes, this is maybe something that you can consider working on. Font size a bit small in my opinion. So just rearrange some of the parts if you can maximize the space so to increase the font size, then it'll be easier on the eyes. Maybe it's just my eyesight is getting very bad already. I need so yes, actually for me, that is pretty much all the points of improvement that I can find. I would like to apologize once more if I say anything offensive or have offended anyone. Thank you so much for inviting me, Natalie. And thank you very much, Venus Toastmasters Club. I hope all of you will continue to become the super women you are. And I hope that the club will continue to flourish and prosper. Even though this is a difficult time of pandemic, once you guys have your first physical meeting, please invite me. I'm not so sure if I'm able to make it all the way down in Selangor, but yes, I'm looking forward to the day where the club is even stronger than it is now. So that is all from me. Thank you very much. And I would like to hand over control to our Toastmaster of the evening, Given. Over to you.
Okay, thank you, Benedict. Thank you so much for your very sincere and also authentic evaluations of our entire meeting. We really appreciate your presence and also your constructive feedback to us. And yes, we will bring this forward and will improve from time to time. And now I would like to pass the floor to our club presidents, because now it comes to award and recognitions. When we give speeches, we want to have validations from our audiences as well. So we will pass the floor to Angeline. Let us see who will get the best speeches today.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. So now we will give first award to the best speech speakers. And it goes to our treasury, June Bear.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Congrats, June.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, June now she's leading the way all the way. Confidently.
And also
Thank
for
you, thank you.
achieving level 2.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Okay, look at the camera. Okay, 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay, done.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. Next one, we have the best evaluator, Lai Yin Fong, June's mentor. So the mentor, the prodigy mentor win as well.
Yay!
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay, look at the camera. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay.
Congratulations. So we have the best table topics. The onions ever ready, Mr. Benny Chia. Congratulations.
Okay, look at the camera.
Bring your onions. Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Always interesting when Benny comes to join Venus for
Thank you.
any type of topics as well. Congratulations again. Okay, now we go to the certifications of appreciations for all the Toastmasters for various club come and support Venus for any roles you have taken. Benedict, thank you for being our G. Spend your Friday night. I'm not sure whether you're still single or married, but anyway, if you are married, then thank you for your time for Venus. If you're single, hopefully you'll find your partners in Venus.
Okay, keep smiling. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And we have the next person, Max Lim. Thank you for being our speech evaluators, for our icebreakers as well. Thank you for coming.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay.
Thanks. Right. So I'll pass this to our VPE, Vice President Educations. Savin Chia to continue some updates in the club meetings. Savin?
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you, our pretty President tonight. All right. Okay, before I announce for our coming next meeting, I think I shall announce that we have a few members achieve their levels. So let us, if you based on the agenda, you will see that we have 3 members achieve their pathway. And first is our Junbe. She has completed her pathway 2 under presentation mastery. Let us give her a applause of hand.
Right, June.
Junbe, congratulations, June.
Congratulations.
Wow, finally you finished your level 2. And here we have another 2 members completed their level 4. So the first one is Michelle Lam, who absent tonight. Michelle, she done her IP4, which is innovative planning. Congratulations, Michelle. Yeah, she do very fast and very well. And the other member is me, all right? I completed my effective coaching within 1 month for 2 level, which is EC3 and EC4. So thank you very much. All of these are because of DCP, then we are also aiming for triple crown. So I hope that some members like our president, yeah, I know she's very busy. So I believe she's able to finish this pathway as well. So okay, so this is our achievement. And then for our next meeting, right, as our president just mentioned, is on the 18th of December, which is another 2 more weeks on Saturday. And apparently we have some role players. Let me share with you. If you are free, I encourage you to take up. I will open this vacant slot to our member first. If can, I wish our member can take up. Hold on, give me a short while. Okay, good. Okay, can you see my slide? Yes, thank you. Yeah, Angeline, thank you. All right. Okay, our next meeting theme is back to 70s. All right, so prepare yourself to share your 70s. If you have haven't born yet, right? Then yeah, who come out these 70s? We have 80s, 90s. How?
Don't mind lah. Never born means talk about their parents, the parents
Yes, yes.
70s.
Google.
So share their parents' story or bring their parents in, okay?
Yeah, good idea.
Yes. Yeah, good idea.
All right, so the year of 2021.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so members, please remember who already fill up your role. We have our grammarian Rita. Okay, best word of the day is come out by grammarian. So Rita will be the grammarian, and our counter is Evelyn Chong. Table topic master is Alison Yun. We have 4 speakers fill up already: So-Yi, Jenny, Erica, and Christine. All right. So you have 2 weeks for you to prepare a speech. No worries. And we have some vacant role. Okay, here you see timer, right? Actually, timer just now is my name, but I try to let our members to take up. We have a 1 timer vacant, and then TOE is table top. Toastmaster of the evening vacant. Table topics evaluator vacant, and we have 4 speech evaluator vacant. And last but not least is our GE also vacant. So I hope our members can grab, even though I mean, some members, if you already achieve your level 2, level 3, okay, you can consider to take up GE. I hope that our members can take initiative to fill up all these roles, because in the end, Venus must have our own culture. And of course, tonight, I'm really appreciate that we have our other club members like Benedict to take up this important role. So we learn so much from you, okay? So yeah, that's all from me. And I would like to pass back to our, is that president or TOE?
Yeah, I think thanks VPE for the updates, right? For roles, the vacant roles, please reach out to VPEs. We have Natalie, Christine, and Savins as part of the VPE teams. Okay, so we have guests tonight. May I invite our guests to share a few bit your feedback of tonight meetings? I would like to invite those without videos on. Mr. Raymond, I heard Benedict was introducing you. So it's my first time seeing you to Venus Club as well. Are you around, Mr. Raymond? Hi.
Hi, Angeline.
Hi. Welcome
Hi.
to Venus.
Thank you. Thank you.
Invited you to Venus meeting?
Benny was the one who invited me. Thanks, Benny, for inviting me. It was a tremendous and fantastic session. I was so impressed and very entertained. Lots of humor as well. And I can see some of the evaluation that you were all given, especially with the camera and all that. It's quite tough sometimes. Even I've got a problem with that because our webcam is up there, but the picture of everybody else is down at the bottom. So we are so used to making eye contact with people. We actually look at people. So I've also picked up something from you guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Raymond. Would you mind to share with us whether you are located at KL or Penang? Which part of Malaysia are you from?
I'm located in KL.
Welcome. Venus Club, actually, we have members from Penang, KL, and Singapore as well. Myself is actually in Singapore, working in Singapore. I'm Malaysian, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we chartered our clubs during the pandemic period seasons, right? So our clubs is a hybrid club right now, and we are going to have it online. So we welcome guests, male guests like you to join us.
Thank you. I had a very good time. Amazing. Very well organized. I enjoyed it very much.
Hope to see you again in next round.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. Next one, can I invite Manda? Hi, Manda. Do you mind to turn on your video?
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you mind to introduce yourself and who actually bring you here and how do you find tonight's clubs meeting?
Yeah, actually, Evan invited me. I was Evan's ex-colleague previously.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good,
so I wanted to know more about Toastmaster Club, and because I heard about it quite frequently. So yeah, and I knew that Evan was in Toastmaster Club from her post and
on LinkedIn. On LinkedIn, yes.
Yeah. So I requested her to invite me so that I can experience it myself. Like how would it be like? Yeah. Thanks Evan for inviting me. And it was such a great night and entertaining.
Yeah, we look forward.
Yeah.
We look forward to hear from you and come back again, Manda. There's a
Yeah,
lot of meetings, like similar meetings lining up all the way until next year. You will find it interested as well. Yeah, please connect with Evan, and then Evan will share with you more about our meetings as well.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Thank you. Nice to meet you all.
Thanks. Next one, we have Faz Arifin. Hope I pronounced your name correctly. Faz, are you around? Faz Arifin, calling once, calling twice. All right, probably she's away on. Okay, then we will have anyone, the Toastmaster from different clubs. Feel free to share your feedback.
Yes, I want to say something. Thank you. I'm so proud that today's meeting was fantastic. And for many of you in the room who were very young, very new, you may not know that Raymond Goh is the legend. He's newscaster on TV. He's the voice. You can hear the way he speaks.
Yeah.
So I'm very, very impressed and very, very honored to have him here at this club. Raymond is continuing to influence a lot of speakers in Clubhouse, and to have him here to attend this meeting is such an honor. Raymond, I just love your voice, so magnetic, so captivating. Your vocal variety is brilliant. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for a wonderful night. And Benedict, you are fantastic. I think you are a great GE, very down to earth, humorous, and yet very valuable. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Benny.
Thanks, Benny, to invite Raymond. It's our honors to have our TV3 night live here. Yeah.
It's a pleasure to be here. And I stayed right to the end.
Good.
Wow, thank
you.
Yes.
Thank you for your support. Next one, we have Kelly Chow. Kelly.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, I was like still in the group, in the WhatsApp group since the last time I was the evaluator. I was like quietly sitting there. Like Natalie kept coming to me to pick up some roles, and I was like, you know what, I really want to come, but then I have my time constraints due to my work and all that. But yeah, I made it here today because Selangor had a holiday and today is my off day.
Timing.
I made it here. And just now I was like kind of like moving around. So I had my cameras on and off occasionally. So yeah. By the way, great table topics though, June. I had to pass because I was like moving around. So yeah, I love tonight's table topics, like especially the Batman one. Like I literally just got back from recycling some batteries. I thought I would have like delivered that, but then I was moving around so much and I was like, I would have nailed it. But it's okay. I'll come the next time.
Yeah, come back on the next Saturday because Venus Club, our meetings happen twice a month. We have it on the first Friday and the third Saturday. In order to memorize the numbers, I give you 4-digit number tonight. Tomorrow you want to buy or don't buy, is your call. 1536. Okay, so it's easy to remember for our club's meetings. Venus always remember 1536, then you will know it's Venus Club. Okay.
Yes. I'll try to make it on your next one. It's on the 18th, right?
Yeah, we will close our meeting for the year of 2021 on the 18th. So anybody feel free to come and join us and celebrate a closing party in a way. And I'll have our Jesselyn Koi for our timer role tonight. Anything feedback from you about I think today, I'm not sure. Is this your first time?
No, this is I think because I didn't always attend, so I skip a lot of meetings. So, and I give my ice-breaking speech in another club. I supposed to give here, then because the time schedule, usually at night I'm not able to attend. So that's why I choose another club to have the speech. Then this is the first time I take up the role player roles. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, thanks Jesselyn for taking up the roles in our as a member in Venus, right? I think we know for the guests tonight's, right, which is non-Venus clubs, we have a total of 39 members. So we chartered with 32 members, and some of our members are seniors members from other different clubs like Grace, Rachel, Yin Fong, Hui Ying, Carmen. They are supportive in charter this club. But as well, we also have all the new members, which is really non-Toastmasters from the background. So we also know that there are a lot of people busy with their work schedules. That's why we have the flexibility. We have our meetings on Friday and one on the Saturday. So they have options whether they could come on Friday night or Saturday night, right? So yeah, I think I'm happy for tonight's that we get to see so many guests from different Toastmasters, and it's a successful meetings nights. I believe so. I hope everybody agree and enjoy tonight.
Yes, Angeline, can I just take one moment?
Yeah.
And Raymond, I'd like to also formally introduce you to